Hey, what's poppin', everybody? Connected on a slip yesterday. Nice little 2-pick for us yesterday on the Take My Shot 1-year anniversary. Yesterday was a year from yesterday was the first time I ever made a sports betting underdog video. Crazy, it's already been 1 year, and that we have grown the way that we have. Obviously, I'm not putting up the numbers that I was a year ago, around this time. But we're gonna keep working on it and keep grinding. A lot has obviously changed since then too. So did connect on this slip though right here. We got Nicholas Claxton over 17.5 points was the lock of the day yesterday. Great matchup versus Detroit yesterday. They ended up keeping that game. I keep telling you guys, when the Pistons are big time dogs, they cover that bad boy for some reason. I think they straight up won the game yesterday, but they cover when they are huge underdogs. So I was anticipating that game to stay close, and it did. So Claxton, I was leaning, when I first originally saw the matchup, I was leaning points and rebounds. Ended up just going with the points. Didn't matter anyways. I think his points and rebounds was 28.5, and he had 27 points. So didn't even matter in the end. Nicholas Claxton gets it done. And then Darius Garland on his birthday clutches up late, gets a late assist to go over on his points and assists. I didn't end up making the slip until super late. So if you guys got it earlier in the day, it was like 33. But at the end of the day, when they finally listed Donovan Mitchell out, they bumped it all the way to 35.5. So I got super lucky there at the end that Donovan came in and got that last assist. So Donovan Mitchell connects for us, clutches up on his birthday. So Darius Garland has the same exact birthday as Take My Shot does. So that's pretty dope. Someone also told me on Instagram that it was his birthday yesterday. So when I saw that it was his birthday, I was like, oh, heck yeah, he's absolutely hitting today. So big game from Garland, big game from Claxton. Got 3 plays today that I'm liking. Most likely going to stick with these 2. A couple of lines still not out yet, but most likely going to stick with these 3. So let's get it. Real quick, if you guys are new to Underdog Fantasy, in the link down in the description below, I have a link that takes you straight to the App Store where you can download Underdog Fantasy, because you're going to want to hop in on the action this year. They have added a whole bunch of new features to Underdog Fantasy this year, starting with the brand new insurance feature, okay? This insurance feature is a new thing that has been super requested for the fans and the customers of Underdog Fantasy. Essentially, all you do is you click insurance right here. And if you can see right there, all you have to do is hit 4 of these picks to win, but the value does drop down. So if you turn off the insurance, you do a $10 bet, you obviously get $200. And if you turn on the insurance feature, it drops down a multiplier down to 10. But if you miss one of these picks, say, Jameis Winston gets hurt or something, he doesn't end up throwing 2 touchdown passes. But everybody else hits, like Lamar, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, and Justin Jefferson. All these guys hit. You still hit the slip. You just get it for $100. Just goes down a multiplier, which is a huge feature a lot of people have been asking for, so they received it. Also, they have added second half lines now to games. Obviously, it is on. There is nothing up because there's no NFL second half games, but they have added NFL second half. So just like for the Thursday night game, I'll throw up that clip right here. Thursday night, they dropped all the second half lines for that Thursday night game between the Bills and the Rams. They've added a bunch of new features this year. They're trying to improve to get the app better for you guys. Also, when you sign up, if you use code TAKEMYSHOT, you'll get $100 match, up to $100 match and 100% deposit match on your first time deposit. So if you do that, you can deposit $50, you get an extra $50, $20, you get an extra $20. Whole lot of stuff coming with Underdog Fantasy this year. Make sure you sign up with code TAKEMYSHOT. Now let's get to today's bets. All right, lock of the day is going to be a fun one. We don't do these very often, but we're going to do a rival on Underdog here. We're going to do the rival of Steph Curry versus Pascal Siakam on PRA. We're going to take Pascal Siakam to beat Stephen Curry in the PRA category. And the last 3 times that these teams have matched up, well, when Curry did play and Pascal played, Curry has only been able to get the best of him on the PRA 1 time, and it was in a game where Pascal only had 17, 5, and 5. A relatively bad performance from Pascal, not because of the defense or anything that the Warriors were doing defensively to stop him. He just had a bad shooting night. Now, Curry, on the other hand, has had some bad performances versus the Raptors, especially of late. And that is because of the Raptors defense and the adjustments that the Raptors do to the Warriors and to the Raptors adjustments they do versus elite guards. A lot of times, elite guards versus this Raptors team struggle very bad to get any kind of statistical categories numbers. So looking for Pascal, who plays center in this listed lineup for the Raptors. So he's going to get a ton of boards. Should be a great matchup inside versus Draymond. He should get some easy buckets. And obviously, he's a big-time facilitator for their offense. So I think he can just fill the stat sheet a little bit more. Curry maybe scores more points than him, but I think Pascal can stay within a couple of points of Steph and get more rebounds and assists. So give me Pascal Siakam as a lock of the day today to get more PRA than Stephen Curry. Now, these next 2 plays are going to be from the same exact game, so I'll throw them both up on the screen here. We're going to take Kyle Lowry under his 9.5 points and Markelle Fultz under his 12.5 points. This game only has a 219 total. I know that's crazy to think. It's only a 219 total and an 8-point spread. That means they're expecting this game to be like 99 to like 108. A super insanely low-scoring game. The production will not be coming from the guard option for the Magic from Markelle Fultz. The Miami Heat have the second best point guard defense in the entire NBA against the points. It's going to be a rough night for Markelle Fultz trying to score the basketball. Now, the Miami Heat are completely healthy. Another reason why it's going to be a tough night for Markelle Fultz to get any points tonight, because they're completely healthy, so they're going to be very good defensively. So Markelle Fultz, and they're going to get out of it probably early, so he's not going to be on the floor as long. Already a guy that doesn't play a ton of minutes anyways. Now, for Lowry on the side of things, he's still kind of facing a little bit of a minutes restriction. Hasn't gone over 9.5 points. He's only gone over 9.5 points one time since he's been back from his right knee soreness. He's not shooting the ball at all, which makes a lot of sense. And they're completely healthy now, like I just said with the Heat. They have Hero, Butler, and Adebayo back. That's where all their offense is going to come from. He's going to chuck up a couple shots here and there, but he's not going to score more. He's not going to get to double figures. Doesn't need to. Like I said, I think this game's going to get out of hand. He's already on a minutes restriction for one. This game will get out of hand, so he's not going to be on the floor might even lose a little bit of minutes tonight. And third option is that he doesn't try to score, which he doesn't need to. So we're going to take Kyle Lowry under his 9.5 points and Markelle Fultz under his 12.5 points for our 3 picks of the day. All right, so a quick recap is the lock of the day. Pascal Siakam to have more PRA than Stephen Curry. Give me under Markelle Fultz 12.5 points and under Kyle Lowry's 9.5 points for today's perfect 3 slip. With that being said, guys, I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.